It's time to do a live. I don't know how I'm going to do this shit. I'm going to hold it for a minute. So I said I was going to do a weekly live. I kind of broadcast it, and I decided not to. I didn't know what time I was going to do it. Just to see what kind of people we get in today. Just chat. Just waiting for some people. Smoking my cigarette and drinking my coffee. I don't know if I can rotate this. I can rotate it. Okay. Well, we've got one person watching. That's a start. That's a start. Another live. A week. Oh, I'm gone. So a weekly live. So somebody's back. Ask me any question you want today, within reason. Just a live, weekly live. Come and say hello. Hopefully. So this week then, reactions wise and videos wise for YouTube. I think I've done a few, which is quite good. I quite enjoyed doing these reactions this week, whether it was Nightwish, going back to Depeche Mode, Linkin Park, or even did yesterday, and of course the Warning. There could be a couple of new ones today, but depending if I get the time to film them. But now that's part of it. What else have I done this week for the YouTube channel? There's a Patreon account now, which the links are in there. No pressure to go over the Patreon account or anything like that, but it's just there. 9 people watching. That's impressive. So the point of this live is you can ask me any question you want within reason and within the guidelines of YouTube and all that kind of stuff. You can get to know me. First person. Hello. Buy a mic first. Yeah. I do need to buy a mic. I've actually got a mic at home. I just haven't got it with me because I'm actually out. So the audio is rough. How about now? I like the glasses. Thank you very much. Annette, hi. Everybody saying hello. That's good. Does it sound better now? If I turn the car off? If it ain't, just let me know. I have got a microphone. It's just that it's at home and I'm out and about at the moment. Nicole? Oops. Hi. How are you today? The audio's better now, then, yeah? That's good. Nothing, not. Logan, you a cook? No, not what I do for a living. My second name's cook. What's going on, Governor? Not a lot, really. Just drinking my coffee. Just thought, you are my favourite YouTuber. Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say so. Trent from Peachy, that's great, man. I like that. Is that Killer? Hi. Logan Craig, you're cook. I like that one. So you can ask me a question. Any question. Again. The whole point of doing the lives is trying to create a community. Oh, it's not just me. You get to know me, you get to have a chat, you get to know each other, so to speak. I will possibly be filming some reactions today when I've done this live, when I get back home. Shouldn't you be drinking? Shouldn't you be drinking tea? I do drink tea, yeah. The British way, drinking tea, but I do love coffee as well. And blame my buddy for that. He got me into drinking coffee, and then when I tried some coffee over in America, I got even more addicted to it. So yeah, but yeah, I should be drinking tea. I had a cup of tea first thing this morning. Any more questions for me? Not a very long live, just long enough. I do want to do some filming. Dave, I can't get a bear on what you are token the heck out of that. You have your beans on. Dave, I can't get a bear on what you're token there. What do you mean, drinking or smoking at the beginning? Because I was actually smoking at the beginning of this. Did you have your beans on toast this morning? No. It's very rare that I have that. Very rare. Keep them coming. I enjoy looking at the comments. I enjoy interacting with everybody that watches the videos. Got a few this week. There's going to be quite a few next week, I think. From what I'm planning. Planning quite a few videos next week. Is that big dog greetings from Denmark? How are we doing? What's up? Lewis? 2000? I'm good. How are you? So, here's a question that which has been popping up on some of my videos recently. It's to do with subtitles and captions, especially towards more of the warning kind of reactions, because obviously, mainly, oh God, I got them on the mind blank, but apparently there's some subtitle issues. Now, I've been looking at it on the actual creator and all that kind of stuff, and I can either, I think I got to manually. I think the easiest way for me to do it is to manually type in the subtitles for you. Woodworking, there. A British full English breakfast was good, but couldn't stomach the beans on toast and stewed tomatoes. Oh, stewed tomatoes are amazing. I had a full English breakfast at work on Friday and all that kind of stuff. That was lovely. Somebody behind me. I'm in a lay-by. So. Found your Pink Floyd reactions on YouTube and Lovelies. Will you do more Pink Floyd? I am actually planning on doing some more Pink Floyd. I actually generally am. So you can spread the word on that one. Because the thing is, where I haven't been on the channel for quite a few years, not properly, some of the older videos or some of the other bands that I used to react to aren't gathering the traction as they used to, so it's not getting out there. So I'm pretty sure there's some people that don't even really know that I'm back reacting again. So I suppose this is me asking everybody just to kind of share that I'm back on the channel again. But yeah, going back onto the subtitles thing, I'm trying to sort that out. But there's an option to do it like automatically on the Creator Studio, and there's an option to do it manually. If you do it manually, you've got to type in everything that you write or say, which is a bit more time consuming. Or you've got the auto translate caption, which comes up in the top right hand corner of the video. And it says CC. If you tap that and then tap the one next to it, it goes to auto translate to whatever language you are watching in. So that is temporary for the time being, because if I have to manually type in what I'm saying in the video just so I can get subtitles, no. it'll just take me a little bit longer to do the videos. Any more questions for me? I know why the sound's not so good. There we go. Nice to see you do live streams, bro. We'll check in. We'll check in on the regular. The audio sucks. It sounds like you're speaking into an empty McDonald's cup. Yeah. I think it might be better now. I had my Bluetooth adapter plugged in on my car, so. Hey, fart sucking. I gotta laugh at that. A lot better now. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's because I had my Bluetooth adapter in, and I think that was interfering with the sound. So the whole point of this is for me to get you to know you guys as well, so you can just tell me where you're all from instead. Gives a broad outline of where you could, whereabouts in the world you are. Well, I have a cigarette and finish my coffee. I got 2 coffees. To me on phone calls. Oh my god. Don't smoke anybody, it's really bad for you. All that kind of stuff. Turn it off. I need to run. Have a good one, mate. Will do. You too. Just ask me anything you want. See, Indiana. Nice. It's a start. Dave, do you have a plan? Dave, do you have any plan as to what you're filming? Remember, there is a lot of brief go where we put suggestions into comments. Yep, and I am going through them very, very well. We're going to start today, actually. We did two from the list today, and then one of my own. But yeah, that's the plan. I've got the channel in motion. I've got it moving, and now it's time to do the suggestions that were put in that video a couple of weeks ago. There's quite a few in there. You keep me busy for a while. But yeah, I am planning on doing it. How are we doing? I cannot say your YouTube name. TOHOGI. So. But yeah, I am planning on doing those suggested videos, suggested tracks. I put that video up for. I'm going to do 2 today. One of my own. Probably, if I get a chance to do some more videos tomorrow, I'll do 2 tomorrow. Possibly a couple on Tuesday. There's going to be, it depends on how busy I am during this week. I ate the poopy. Fair enough. Great. I don't know why that's making me laugh so much, really. Yeah, all depends on how busy I am this week. It will depend on how many videos that I put up. But there will be videos this week. Anything more? I'm going to try and make these every weekend if I can, so. If I get comments like the one from the red colour, make me laugh.
the colour red even. The colour red. You smoke, try vape. I tried vape, didn't work for me. So the only way for me to get rid of the smoking is to completely quit, which is coming very, very soon. It should be easier than I thought, because I'm not actually allowed to smoke at work, so I work for the military and you can't smoke on the military sites, so it should be easy for me to quit smoking, but then I won't. Oh, ask me some more questions. I'm sure there's some questions you must want to ask me. Gotta be something. It's thick and cold. I never really tried vaping. It just didn't work for me. Didn't like it. Again, like I said, Patreon account is up and running. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do on that one or how I'm going to do it, but if anybody is interested or everybody does do that, you'll probably get early access to all my videos like 3 days earlier than when I actually post them on, make them public on YouTube. If anybody would be interested in that, again, I don't want to force anybody, it's only if you want to do it. So, good morning from Tennessee, Juicy Jumbo. Juicy Jumbo. Good morning. It's actually technically afternoon here, to be fair now. I shan't be far away from Tennessee in about a month and a half time. Well, I'll be in Texas anyway. I think it's the 31st of May I fly to Texas, I think. Is it the 30th or 31st? It's one of the two. End of May. I'll be in Texas for 3 weeks. It's just going to be cool. And it's also going to be rather toasty as well. A bit warm. We have a dog walker coming. There must be some more questions you want to ask me. Wow, there's something else I was going to say. Can't remember. It's an interesting question, that one. Not a question that I'm going to answer on here. It's an interesting question, that one. I shan't be answering that on here. There's a lot of stuff I think, but I'm not going to, on that kind of thing, but I'm not going to open myself up to that kind of stuff. Not on YouTube. Sorry. So we got some questions. Dave, are there any artists you really desire to react to at this stage? If so, why? So, country music, obviously, is a big thing of my life now. I've only got like a small selection of country songs that are in my playlist to listen to. So there's quite a few different artists in country music that I wouldn't mind delving into. Other bands, I mean, I'm open to react to anything, to be fair. I actually generally am open to react to anything. Just to kind of broaden my kind of genre of music. I say that, but modern day music I probably will stay clear of to a degree, because I just don't really like that much. But yeah, country music's the one I'm going into. I mean, I'm open, apart from, so pretty much anything apart from modern day music, because I just can't get on with modern day music at the moment. It's just a bit kind of computery. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm open to it. Bands wise, to delve deeper into, Dream Theater was one which was a good one to like kind of start delving into. What was the other one that I was reacting to and I stopped because I was starting to get copyright issues and getting blocked? I think that was Avenged Sevenfold. They're good. I've listened to quite a lot of their songs now, so I can't really react to them apart from the live versions, and plus I get seriously stung on copyright and stuff like that, so it's best to stay clear of them. I can't think of any. I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's more. So going back into Linkin Park again was quite cool. It's the first track I listened to them for a long time, and I didn't really know what to expect yesterday from that, but I actually really enjoyed it. So, yeah, there's plenty that I want to react to, and obviously I'm always open to suggestions. I don't always get to them. Again, it depends on how busy I am, and I've got a lot on at the moment, so I'm basically reacting to stuff when I've got enough time. I'm not forcing myself to react. I'm doing it. So if I have like an hour spare, then I'm going to react within that hour. Within that hour. Real big problems with talking today. The Sunday morning, I had a Sunday morning slot for reacting from when I take my mum to work to when I pick her up. Unfortunately, what country is this? Jay Simpson. What country music? Or was that reply to something else? Who knows? Just popped in. How are we doing, Jay? I've forgotten what I was saying. Yeah, so the last 2 Sundays where I've been wanting to react, I just haven't had the chance. I just have to go off and do other stuff. So I'm just doing it when I can. Not forcing myself like last time, because when I forced myself last time, that's probably the majority of the reason why I stopped reacting, because it became more of a chore than a hobby, and I just wanted it to be more of a hobby instead of a chore, and I absolutely love. And that's where reacting to music was never the problem. It was just there's all the YouTube stuff that comes with it. It's the uploading and putting it together. But I've become quite a dab hand at editing now since doing other channels. So it doesn't take me too long to make the video, put the video together and put it up now. So any more questions for me? Oh. I'll go on this route. So I had quite a busy week this week at work. I had one big job to do. I've been busy out at work as well. It's been another week. I've hardly slept, especially the last 2 days. But yeah, just trying to get as much work done as I possibly can and save as much money as I can before my trip to America. So, and a week before, well, I got a couple of days off before I actually go to America, and then I can chill out. Get on the plane, get to Texas, get myself a burger, and see my fiance. I think you guys can figure out the rest. Let me say it. Where to in America? Texas. Texas and Oklahoma. Right on the border. Oh, how they call it? Texoma. Texas is AWA. What does AWA stand for? I'm sure that stands for something. Right. Yeah, I get it. Awesome. I love it there. Absolutely love it. Oh yeah, more suited there than I am here. So far as American is, you might like songs from the Grateful Dead, Working Man Dead. On the other hand, if you like Pink Floyd, you might also appreciate Go Fishing by Roger Waters. The Grateful Dead. I have heard of them. I shall check that out. You'll have to remind me. There's a lot of reactors, a lot of people put a lot of songs in there for me to react to. There's a very wide range of music in there, which I'm actually kind of looking forward to delving into. But today I'm going to do a couple of the suggestions and just one of my own. I don't know which one it's going to be yet. Just really don't know. That's my plan for filming, is to now start working through the suggestions and then just don't shortchange yourself on music. I want. It's nice. The greatest thing about reacting is, what I always found and what I enjoyed is that people that leave the comments, you guys leave the comments and leave suggestions. When I actually finally get around to them, I had it with Pink Floyd, I had it with Muse, I had it with Linkin Park, I had it with The Warning, I had it with Nightwish, Dream Theater, whoever I've reacted to. Once I've done, because obviously they got their popular, some of these have got their popular songs and all that kind of stuff. I can't really react to them, I only like the live versions. But when you start delving into stuff like Pink Floyd, a lot of those songs that I reacted to I'd never heard before, and it kind of opened my mind and opened my kind of way to a different style of music. And it's exactly the same with Linkin Park. I knew their most popular songs, but I didn't delve deep into their stuff. And once I delved into it, you start to appreciate the music quite a lot, and I do. When you get introduced to a new band and you start getting into it, very quickly become very attached to that band, if that makes sense. So I've had it with The Warning. And I know there's a lot of Warning videos gone up, but I have generally become quite attached to their music. And I generally like reacting to their music. But again, it was exactly the same with Pink Floyd. Some people said it was just for views, and it wasn't just for views. It's because I generally actually enjoyed listening to the music. The views were just the bonus of the video that I was doing. But the actual music, I just enjoy actually listening to the music for the first time, because I still get it now. It's like you don't say nothing through the reaction. It's because I am so intently listening to the song, because a song means more to me than me jumping around saying, "Oh my god, that's amazing," when I can say that at the end. So when I react, it's always about the music first, and then it'd be my honest reaction. Always, every time. I will not over elaborate. The only time I over elaborate on stuff, and when I say I don't over elaborate, I get excited, is when I do movie trailers, react to movie trailers. And the best one for that one was the Batman trailer that come out and all that kind of stuff. But it's always about the music first. I listen, I watch, and in my head, as I'm reacting, as I'm watching, I've got a meaning. It's like my own personal interpretation of what I think the song is. And that's how I always roll. And that's the way I enjoy reacting. Just sit there. I mean, most of you know by now, if I'm enjoying something, there's a whacking great big smile on my face to react. You don't have to just listen to new things. American music alone has 40 plus unique things you can find anywhere else. Yeah. I don't have to react to anything, but I don't have to do videos with it, but I just enjoy it. I just enjoy sharing my experiences listening to these tracks for the first time, and a lot of them I have. I would say like 90% of the songs that I've reacted to, they are first time listens, and then the rest of them are just either live versions of songs that I've already heard, and I'm just looking for the performance and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm always honest. I'll always tell you at the start of the video whether I've heard a track or not, and all that kind of stuff. So, I just enjoy it. I don't know if does anybody on here like exploring stuff? Like old abandoned buildings or anything like that? Caves, mines? Anybody like that? Would anybody like watching that at all? Is that a yes to the question I just said? Because I've got loads of exploring videos from another channel, like mines. Me and my mate went into these mines and all that kind of stuff a couple of years ago. That was great fun. That was awesome fun. Would any of you watch that before I put anything up? Which country? Forbidden Kingdom, which country? What am I in? I'm in Britain, UK. Super dangerous and yes there. Yeah, I hope so. Because I got probably about 6 videos that I could put up of that. As long as everybody would watch it, that's why I'm asking you guys first before I put it up there. I'm not going to put something up which nobody's going to watch. Or potentially watch. And it's just me and my mate going into caves and going into abandoned buildings, abandoned care homes, exploring that, abandoned mental asylum. Quite a few, but you know, you belong. I don't understand that. TOH. What does that mean? Quite a simple guy, really. Don't know the abbreviations. But no, as long as everybody would watch it, I put it up. Something different from just reacting to stuff. Oh. Are you from Britain? Yes, I am from Britain. I am. South of Britain. The last cave I explored ended up with a bomb squad and half the mountainside exploding. Damn. Shit. It's a bit extreme, isn't it? I think the worst we had is we nearly got lost. I got caught a couple of times doing it. Do you know Emma Watson? Not personally, but I do know of Emma Watson, the actor, yeah. I don't think I know anybody famous. I've met a couple of famous people. Probably none that you know on here, because they're all British actors, but... I just don't know her personally, I'm afraid. But I know of her. Still a big country. The UK, well, it's not that big, but big enough. You'll be lucky if you run into... Well, there's a couple of famous people around where I live, but they're not massively famous. So. Have you heard her name? Have you Have I heard her name before? Yeah, I have. Turned out to be 200-year-old mine with raw dynamite still in the water. Shit. Damn. I'd say you were a little bit lucky to get out there alive, I reckon. Well, what other videos can I put up? Like I said, I just do a lot of exploring videos. I used to do a lot. Almost started getting in. I know that feeling. I might post the video up later or another day at some point. I got to slightly edit it because it's from another channel that I did. So I got to edit the intros, bits and pieces out, and all that kind of stuff. But I might put it, as long as everybody will watch it, I'll put it up. If people don't watch it, then there's no point. But what's up, sir? That is Mossimo. Make a mini series of the whole thing. Well, I've got 6 episodes of exploring the mines, but they're a little bit long. They're like half an hour long, so I probably would reduce them a little bit, like shrink them down in size. So Mossimo, is that right? I hope so. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, little mini series. Not a bad idea, that one. I like that. But they are a bit long, so I will edit them down a little bit. Any more questions for me today? Of course, time's getting on. I don't know if I'll do any reacting at all today now. Didn't realise what the time was. It's like 20 to 1. 21 in the afternoon. What do you think about the Tron Ares trailer? I haven't seen it, if I was to be honest. Turn what you have edited into like 3 or 4 episodes people will watch. Yeah. I'll do that. I will do that, actually. I think it's a good idea. Just to clarify, are you a David Bowie fan? He has several longer tracks that are generally fantastic and would be ripe for reactions. I actually am. I've never really done. I do like Dave. Again, it's another person where I know his popular songs, but I never delved deep into his songs. So it was somebody that I would react to. And I think that was your suggestion. Did you put that suggestion in that video the other week, for David Bowie? So if it is, I was planning on it. I'll make a point of making sure I do something along those lines this week. Just tell me the track you want me to. Tell me the track you most want me to react to, and I'll do it. And if there's longer songs, then go for it. But you'll have to put it in a video where I see it, and keep reminding me as well. Quite forgetful these days. A lot to think about. So. No, that was a Sea Power song. Remember Me. I did look at that the other day. That's a lot. That's about 15 minutes long, isn't it? Something along those lines. I was going to do it in the evening one day last week. I was going to do something like a long song, but I didn't have the time to do it in the evening. So I'll be on here for about 10 more minutes and I'm going to have to disappear. I may get a chance to do some reactions today, I may not. I don't know. It depends on time and what time I get home. People watch old vids of me and my friends warden in basin. You cave dive. I hope so. I'll put it up as a tester. I'll tell you what I'll do then. Later on today, in about 3 or 4 hours' time, I will put up, just in general, part 1, full episode from one of my other channels of me going into the caves, and I will see how it gets on, and then we'll see what happens. And if so, then I'll put that up as a little mini series up on this channel as well. Reactions wise, the time is getting on. I didn't realise what the time was, to be fair. I have got some other things I need to do today, so I meant something wicked, still see power. Right, okay, something wicked. I ain't got a pen. I got to write all this down. So basically my plan is now, when anybody suggests something, I got to have pen and paper or a pad of paper, and I'm going to write them down. And once I've done them, I can tick them off. And it gives me kind of like a filming list as well, so to go through, as well as putting my own what I would like to react to as well. So, which would be Nightwish and The Warning. Okay, and Linkin Park. Can't out that for it. So maybe because I don't know if I got time to do reactions today, maybe I'll probably have time just to get that video edited up of me going into the caves exploring stuff, and I'll just see how it goes. If people watch, people watch. If they don't, they don't. It's just the way it is. But that's just me and my mate a couple of years ago. Advertise it a little, but most people so your mini-series would be like a holy crap video. I'm hoping so, because the greatest thing is, the first time we went in there, we had no experience of getting into caves. Well, they were not caves, actually. They were more mines. They're old mines. And we'd never been in them before, ever. We didn't know what to expect. And a lot of the caves where we were like sandstone, limestone sandstone. And we had a lot of rain. A lot of rain. And when we were in there, there was a high chance of collapse in there. And not the first one, but the second cave or mine we went into, you walk in about 20 meters and you have to walk through a collapsed bit. So people have made a path through some collapse, and you think, oh, we got past that. And about a quarter of a mile down there, there's another bit you got to crawl through and all that. And it's all collapsed, and you can hear all the water dripping through and all that kind of stuff. It was actually kind of fucking scary. Pitch black. Obviously, we had torches, but you turn the torch off, pitch black. Not much oxygen. I remember, because I'm a smoker, I had a cigarette in these mines, which was not one of my... When I found out how dangerous that was, I soon stopped. Dark, scary holes scare people. No one wants to go in there, but they'll always want to know what's in there. Yeah, that's true. That is true, actually. A lot of people a lot of my friends and people that I know said when I was going to the caves, or the mines and all that kind of stuff, they went, that's some scary stuff, rather you than me. I went, yeah, I suppose. Problem is, I've become a bit fearless now, so I'll try anything apart from getting in the sea or the ocean. Oh, fuck that. I've become old fearless, so I'll try anything as long as it's scary. Oh, I'm jumping out of an aeroplane with a parachute. I won't do that shit either, but those are the only two things I won't do. Everything else I'll give it a go. Christ, if I can conquer my biggest fear of flying, I think I can conquer some other stuff. But yeah, I won't put the very first. No, actually, I will put up the very first one up later on today. I'll put that up. Something different from reactions, and I'll film the reactions tomorrow. I'll have a. Maybe. The Abyss sucks super big. Most, but everyone watch because they know they will never see it again. I've only seen The Abyss once. But no, yeah. I'll put the very first one up. And I'll put the full length one up. Or maybe I'll put a trailer up first to get people teased. I don't know. Prove my point. Yeah, he did. So, like I said, anybody who's watching it, the cage is my own footage. It's what me and my mate filmed. I wouldn't mind. I would like to share it with you all, guys. This is going to be predominantly a reaction channel by far, but I've got my own footage that I want to share on here of stuff that I filmed. When I'm in America, I'll be filming some stuff, and I'd like to share some of that with you guys as well. Being in Texas, seeing my fiance again, which I cannot tell you how much I am waiting for that. So predominantly reactions, obviously, but I just like to put up some what I do in what I get up to in my spare time, apart from doing reaction videos on YouTube. And to be fair, I do quite a fair bit. I haven't done as much recently for obvious reasons. My dad passed away, but I'm slowly getting back into it. In fact, I'll be honest with you, I actually pretty much started reacting again because of my dad dying, to be honest. It's something my dad used to support me in quite a lot. So, you know, he never watched because he was never really tech savvy, but he always asked me if I was doing YouTube videos because he generally kind of, like, he liked the fact that I had a hobby like this, and it was something I stick to. So that's one of the reasons why I come back. Continue it. Curious, did Jaws inspire your fear of the sea? Maybe another film review at some point. Yeah, it had something to do with it. It had something to do. It wasn't the sole reason, but it had something to do with it. I shall tell you the story, but I'll just say hello to this person. Is that John? Johnson? Hey brother, hope you're well. I am very good today. Sat in the British countryside on top of a hill. Who wants to see my view? Do you want to? Never fear, brother. Life moves on. Yeah, exactly. Who wants to see what I'm looking at? The view where I am right now. Anybody want to see that? Alright, I'm going to show you where I am. I'm going to flip the camera and I'll show you the view. No, I didn't flip the camera, did I? There we go. That's my view. There we go. It's not the best. In fact, I got a bit of an idea if you're up for it. You take a wander and a walk up this track and get to the top, and then I'll show you the view across there. It is beautiful here. I may not like the way this country's run, or I'm sometimes a little bit ashamed of being British, but I cannot fault the countryside here. If you want to get out of the way and just go somewhere quiet, there are plenty of places to go. You can't fault that. Just don't like being British sometimes, Russell. This country's become very soft. Just a personal opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right. It's just my opinion. I can't get too into depth with that on YouTube because I get told off. I don't want to be getting told off on this channel, so. Well, I do have to say thank you for everybody that's been watching my videos since I've been back, though. It really does mean a lot having everybody watching my videos. The comments, I know I haven't replied to all the comments yet, I get that. I'm just finding the time with everything. I live in Arkansas. The plants and animals outnumber and outgrow us. Do you live in Arkansas? I won't be too far away from you then. In 2 months' time. I won't be far away. Yeah. A lot of bitey things over there, isn't there? A lot of snakes that bite you. There could be another fear of snakes. Snakes. Copperheads and cottonmouths and fucking water moccasins. Let me know when you get here. I'll come and say hi. I'll be there in June. Beginning of June I'll be there. Anybody want me to take you? I'm going to go and show you the view. Go for a walk. This has pretty much confirmed the fact that I can't do reactions, because by the time I've done this and the time I get home it's going to be a bit late. Let's show you the view. Park my car up. Also, everybody, if you can give my videos a share somewhere, that'd be really appreciated as well. To get me back out there again, that'd be awesome. Let's go for a walk. I'm quite amusing when I go past a dog walkers and look like I'm talking to myself all the time. I'll flip the camera and I'll try and keep an eye on the comments as I'm going along. Let's not flip the camera. There we go. For all of you that don't know, I live in Wiltshire in the UK. So I'm south of the UK. Country boy, farmer boy. It's the mambas and the water mocks. Yeah, a lot of bitey stuff. Something a bit different than just doing a reaction video. Never actually done this before on this channel, so it's quite exciting for me. I filmed an episode. I got cyclists behind me. Yeah, right. Oh man, cause two cows, yeah, they do bite. Go for a walk and everybody starts turning up. They do bite as well, they do chase. So I actually filmed an episode for another channel up here a few weeks ago. Right, I'm at the top pretty much. I'll show you the view from here. That's my view today. That's my local town, where I get my coffee from. It's an old hill fort. Yeah, I live over that way somewhere. There you go. I'm not going to be on here for too much more longer because I got to get back. I've had my dinner, I'm starving. I'm thinking some fat old porker really, but if you got any more questions before I go, now is the time. Like you said, beautiful country. It is a beautiful country. It is indeed. Here's another story. Just over on those mountains. Mountains, yeah, right. That hill line, beyond that, is a military training area. And when they stick the flares up, you see a big influx of videos going on about UFOs over here. They're not, it's just flares. And the army blowing stuff up. It's quite amusing when I start seeing all that kind of stuff popping up online. But yeah, I know it's a hill. I got it wrong. Not bad. Lost some signal there for a minute. Right. Man, that's hot. Right. The Colorado. Oh yeah. So mountains are mountains. Yeah, I know. We got mountains in this country, but they're up in Wales and Scotland. I've been up one in Wales. I've been up Snowdon. Been up the highest mountain in the UK, which is Ben Nevis. And even then, in comparison to mountains across the world, they're still quite small, to be honest. I certainly ain't going up Everest. Let me put that for you. Anyway, any last what is that? Said 11 minutes all of a sudden. Any last questions before we go? What's going on then? Any last questions before I go? I don't think you can ask me anything. Have a great day, my friend. I will. Same to you. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I'm not 100% sure what the plan is for the day. I reckon I might have a beer later. High possibility of having a beer later. Love life and live it to your best. I get it. I will. It's something that I've learned a lot of recently. Are you high, bro? No, I'm not high. Don't get high. Probably high on coffee, but I'm not high. I just giggly. I must be tripping on coffee. Oh, did he? Oh, fair enough. All right. So, I'm going to make this a regular thing on a Sunday. I reckon Sunday is a good time for me to do a live by the looks of it. Round about this time. In the US at 7 AM. So I reckon every Sunday, probably around 12 o'clock UK time, I will do a live on YouTube. Just have a chat. See how each other's weeks have been. There's more to me than just the reacting, let me put it like that. The reacting is something I enjoy doing and it's a great hobby, but there is actually more to me than just the reaction. reaction videos, which I want to share with you guys. So hence the reason why I kind of come back to this channel, because I just want to share more than just the reactions with you. But if you enjoy watching, you enjoy watching. That's happy days. If you don't, I can't do much about that. But there will be things coming up in the future again. Maximize productivity. Yeah, if you mean me like opening the channel to more stuff than just reacting, that's my idea, that's my plan. Predominantly reacting, 80% reacting, 20% other stuff that I'm doing, or even done, that I want to share with you, which I've already filmed. So hopefully in the next month or so there will be another YouTube channel which I will promote on here, but we haven't got enough footage or episodes yet to really start promoting it. But that'll be another channel which I'll be working on, which I can do while doing this one. So I shan't be promoting that one just yet. Once we've got 2 or 3 more episodes filmed, then I'll start promoting that one on here. But yeah, it's all good. But it's strangely odd that my phone said I was on live for an hour, and now it's saying 15 minutes. But yeah, 80% reacting on this channel, 20% other stuff. That's the plan. More reacting than other stuff. Be close enough, bro. Show you new stuff. New stuff for you. Cool. That's good. Like I said, I'll put up that Mine Explore Part 1 later today. See how that goes. I might put up a little teaser trailer that I did for it back a couple of years ago. Just got to edit some things out because it's for another channel, so I just got to take away them and then put in the reaction stuff on it. But yeah, I'll put that up. I ain't got time for the reacting today, by the looks of it, but not by the time I get home. Do some other bits and pieces, but tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. Plus, I like to give my videos a couple of days to do what they got to do, and I put up 2 yesterday. So I just want to give it another day to see what those videos do. And then, yeah, as normal, just continue to watch my videos. Continue to like my videos. Always leave a comment. I haven't responded to all the comments yet. I do read them. Then give us a share. Get me back out there again. And that'd be all good. So, on that note, it is time for me to go. My wife's a streamer. If you want, I can share your vids with her. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Anything like that, that'd be fantastic. And then if you've got a YouTube channel, let me know what it is, and then I'll subscribe. So, as a bonus, if you choose to react to something wicked, you will be one of the few reactors to do it on YouTube. Ooh. Okay. You convinced me. I was going to do it anyway, but okay. I will do it for you. I'll give you my word. But on that note, I'm going to have to go because time is getting on. If I get a chance to do a reaction, it will probably be to something wicked today. We'll see what we can do. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what time I've got. Anyway, on that note, I hope everybody has a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Please take care, and goodbye. See you later for now, until my next video. Bye-bye. Oh, no.